Now we will solve the 8th question. What are the peak and low seasons months for EV sales based on data from 2022 to 2024? We need to find the peak and low seasons for every year based on the months. I am going to use a visual called line chart. Whenever you need to find trends, you need to use line chart. Whenever you create a dashboard, it should be easily consumable to the end users. Drag and drop the total EV sales per maker measure we created in the y-axis. In the x-axis, drag and drop the date column and remove day, quarters and years. And now you need to drag and drop the fiscal year in the legend. And now we have got the peak and low seasons for every year based on the months. And now I'm going to add some extra slicers. Drag and drop the quarter and convert it into a slicer and go to alright, that's fine. And next, and drag and drop the makers, drag and drop the makers and convert it into a slicer and go to format and slicer setting and change it as drop down. By using this, you can also filter the data based on the makers. See, Power BI is very powerful. You can make many data driven decisions for the company. Your duty is to not build the dashboards and give to the stakeholders. Your duty is to build something super important that can make decision for your company and solve real problem. Now let's talk about why I used a line chart for this visual. Line charts are perfect when you want to show a trend over time, whether it is days, months, quarters or years. They make it easy to spot growth, drops, seasonality and patterns at a glance. In this chart, I have shown total EV sales per maker by month and fiscal year. Let's break down what we are seeing. In fiscal 2022, the light blue, this was the early stage. Sales were low and slowly increasing. And the fiscal year 2023, dark blue, you can see a rise in the first quarter, Jan to March, but a sudden drop right after, maybe due to market dip or policy change. The orange, huge spike in April, another in June, and again in October to November. This could indicate seasonal demand, maybe tied to launches, festivals, or subsides. Why this matters? This chart helps stakeholders spot performance peak and drops, compare performance year over year, and decide when to push marketing, production, or investment. So always remember, if your x-axis is time and your goal is to analyze change, use a line chart. It's one of the most powerful tools for spotting stories hidden in your data.